Definitely. I think that's one big part of, obviously my program naturally with racing in Europe so much and being out of town so much is a lot of times I won't be able to come to this facility for months on end. We'll have to be overseas trying to make do with limited weights or somebody else's gym or whatever. And a lot of times it's like you want to keep things fun. You want to keep doing different routines. So I think the website, man, he's got a ton of information on there. You can log on. He's always updating with workouts, exercises, programs, nutrition, stretching, so many different things. So there's always something new to pick off of there and do on the road. So it's like, and a lot of times I want to do something different. I don't like doing the same thing all the time. So I want to do a different kind of circuit or a different workout or whatever. So I'll go on there and a lot of times I'll get ideas or workouts or something that is just, it's good. It kind of keep things interesting. There's no lack of new stuff to do, I guess. So for me, I enjoy it. So I think the website's a great tool for that kind of thing. Yeah, I think Ryno, man, he's one of those unique dudes, that you don't come across too much in life. So growing up, like I said, I was always heavily involved in motocross, wanted to be a pro racer and do that for a living. I guess it was always my dream, coming up as a kid. And Ryno was that dude that, he just had that heart, that determination that, I think the thing that stuck out, I remember watching Southwick one year and he broke his leg and, he's just taping it up, putting it in the boot and riding the gnarliest track on the circuit with a broken leg. That's the stuff that I remember about the guy. Growing up, he's always just, very intense, very just motivated and driven, more than any of those guys. He had that old school just kind of grit about him. So meeting him was crazy. I think meeting him the first time, honestly, you're a little bit nervous because you're like, man, this guy's intense. He's got a background of just being this gnarly dude, and with a lot of emotion involved. And I think he's misread sometimes a little bit through that. And when I met him, man, it was a surprise kind of with how he was, man. He's kind of he's one of the nicest, most genuine, down-to-earth dudes that I've ever met, to be honest, and he's so passionate about his sport, about his family, about his friends, his training, everything like that. When you know the guy, you really see, the passion side and a lot of things come out in him, and so I think, yeah, man, I got connected with Ryno through Rich Hausman, my manager. We were kind of looking at some ways to make my training program better, and through John Tomac as well, who is actually my fitness trainer. And Eli was working his son with Ryno, and Ryno had the gym part dialed. So Johnny kind of had the riding part dialed, and Ryno had the gym part dialed. So it was a really good mix for me. So we met with Ryno, went through a bunch of exercises, and it just, I've been weight training for a few years before that, but it definitely opened my eyes to sport-specific weight training, I guess, if that makes sense. Stuff that really relates to mountain bike riding, motocross, a lot of those things cross over. And so, like I said, I've been doing it for a long time, but he definitely opened my eyes to kind of more of the way that you can do it that relates to our sport, to make it fun, to challenge so many different parts of the body that I didn't know or, be able to be challenged like that. So I've seen progression just through the roof with myself, with working with Ryno. And I think that passion, that drive that he has too, it's just, it's contagious. When you work out with a guy, you want to put in the same kind of effort, and I think that it kind of shapes your mind. When I'm in the gym now, I'm definitely a different guy when I work out. I'm definitely motivated, more driven. For me, he's an inspiration, in a lot of ways. So definitely really thankful for his help, and he lets me use this facility for free anytime I want. I have a key to the gym. There's a lot of things about Ryno that a lot of people don't see, and man, I definitely appreciate everything he's done for me. So it's been really cool.